Welcome, everybody, to the Just Call It podcast, episode 2. My name is William, and I'm here with Ceasar, Santiago. Well, my name's William Arillo, I'm sorry. But, we're back here again, once again, to do our podcast, and glad to be episode 2. Cheers, my buddy.
Cheers.
And doing our thing and enjoying ourselves here.
Can you believe it? We've made it this far, man?
We made it this far.
I never thought we'd make it. I mean, not a lot of people make it to episode 2.
Not a lot of people do. I can imagine a lot of people get to episode 1 and say,
it's not for me.
It's not for me.
Or they just
Which is not good. I wonder how many people have really tried the podcast.
That's the thing. A lot of people would just think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe 10% go for the first one. And I would say maybe 0.001% actually try to keep going with it.
But if you were famous, how much would you go for it? A lot.
Oh, that's a full investment. That's a full investment. That's hella worth it.
So us being completely unknown strangers to you in this whole world, welcome. So yeah, man, it's fucking April, man, 2019.
Time's going by quicker than it's ever been.
Quicker than it's ever fucking been, man.
I know everybody's feeling that. It's ridiculous.
It's fucking hot as shit over here in
Finally.
California. I know, dude.
I mean, it rained today, but... Oh, wait, no, it was last night.
It was, last night. It was
just
like
rained.
misty and shit, you know? It's fucking weird. Bay Area is so weird.
It's changing. It used to be nice. We used to be famous for our weather.
Yeah, now it's getting weird. Like, California all over the place is going crazy. Like, we got fires. We got fucking random floods.
We got droughts, and all of a sudden we got hella rain.
Hella rain all of a sudden. I was reading something that supposedly we have, like, double the amount of water we need in the mountains right now.
Really?
For next year and shit while the summer's coming. So it's...
I heard we got more rain than Seattle so far.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Our reputation is changing.
Yeah, man. It's so funny. I was watching the movie Vice. I don't know if you've seen it yet with Christian Bale, man. That movie's so fucking good. And one of them that we're talking about was like how at the time during the Bush presidency, they were changing that word from global warming from what Al Gore was saying to climate change.
Yeah.
And then George Bush took that, the Republicans took it one way, and the Democrats...
It's a hard word. It's a hard word. It's a hard word.
It's a hard word when you have a couple people.
Democrats.
Democrats.
Democrat.
Oh, shit. Got an email.
But yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Global climate change is more accurate because global warming, it leads people off. It's not really a good...
I couldn't tell the difference.
Really?
I'll explain.
All right, so global warming, what do you think is happening?
Fucking hot. The world's getting hot.
But that's not all that's happening. Because some portions of the earth are actually getting hot, and some portions of the earth are actually getting colder.
Okay.
So it's not just one extreme.
Climate change is a general...
Exactly. Global warming, because that's what was happening.
Threatening to me.
They are both threatening.
What the fuck?
But the thing is, if I told you, global warming's happening... Mm-hmm. And you're over there in Alaska, and you say, it's still fucking cold over here. Mm-hmm. I don't believe you. Which is, the argument that a lot of Republicans have. Like, it doesn't feel hot here. It's still freezing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So
that's what they said in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the main thing why they want to change it to climate change as a politically correct term. So people know what's actually happening instead of just warming up.
Dude, I don't know, man. The power of documentaries, man, and, like, reshooting movies based on people's lives. Like, nowadays, so many people are getting fucked over about that. The R. Kelly thing. Michael Jackson documentaries.
Yeah.
All these documentaries coming out just disfaming
Even
people,
on YouTube.
Bro.
Have you seen the YouTube ones? For the ones that Shane Dawson is doing for actual YouTubers?
Who's Shane Dawson?
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm asking you questions, bro. I don't know.
He's one of the OG YouTubers. You never watch YouTube?
Well, not like that.
Oh, man. So, documentaries, they're not just going big picture. Also, YouTube, Shane Dawson has taken the role as, doing documentaries about other YouTubers. And it's freaking people out. Because,
wow.
Right now...
So he's just digging up dirt on these people.
In a sense, but he's actually engaging with them with their permission. So it has an ethical feel to it. You feel good, like, okay, everybody knows what's going on, and in a sense, cleaner. I'm putting quotation marks on it, but what I like about his documentaries is that he was playing some just horrible videos that Jake Paul was doing, just like burning someone's bed, I guess pushing people left and just being like a complete bully. And then people in the comments are like, you're putting all this like nasty music behind it, which makes it look worse than it is. And Shane Dawson's like, all right, I'll put happy music behind it. So he puts happy music behind it, but it still looks fucking horrible.
Oh my god, what a trip! That's a trip.
It is, but yeah, man, influencers and content creators, as some people call it, but YouTubers, they have as much pull as TV stars, I would say.
Yeah, nowadays it's a platform for a lot of people, musicians, comedians.
Yeah,
a lot of people are doing these things nowadays in order to, get ahead and, use it to make money. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't fucking blame them.
Because I seriously don't. I have not watched TV in years, I would say.
Yeah, where do you think that's gonna go? To me, I'm gonna call it. Okay?
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking call it right here, bro. In the fucking future, there will be no such thing as Fox TV, man. Fox TV, CBS, those motherfuckers are gonna go out of business. Big, like Netflix, those people are ahead of the game of the streaming game, dude.
They are.
And now you have Fox and all those people coming on. Fox is now streaming UFC and shit like that, but I don't know, man. I just have a feeling that right now
I'm gonna call you out on that. I would say,
fuck.
I'm a recall.
Okay.
So, if the thing is, these networks, they have the capability of adapting to the new age. It's up to them to actually make the move and adapt. Because come on, Fox, they got money, man. They got money. They got dollars, right? They know where the industry is shifting to. It's no mystery. Yeah. They should be in some way, because number one, you don't need cable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want TV and those cable channels, you could use YouTube TV, and not a sponsor, by the way. But you literally get live TV through YouTube. That's what you can do. You don't have to get a cable box,
man. Like it's just crazy. It's just crazy. There's too many facets of ways of getting it, but at the same time, people are not wanting to see it all. Like it's like a group of people are like, oh, I watch YouTube.
Yeah.
A group of people like, I watch Netflix.
Yeah.
A group of people, I watch Hulu. I watch my TV. I'm still the TV guy. I watch cable, watch sports.
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I watch. I don't watch YouTube. I don't. If anything, I'm watching HBO for Game of Thrones.
Right.
I'm watching Netflix for the new shows coming on.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere with that. But in the future, I'm definitely not ahead of the game. And I think the craziest thing about calling it on that is that for the future, how will artists then kind of present themselves? How will people think? And that's not really calling it, because I'm asking myself questions out loud.
Let's call it a question. But no, the thing is, and just something that was actually released over in the company that I work at, is that the innovation and disruption.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you work out with skinny jeans?
It depends.
Because you come in
used
here,
to, man.
you got a Milwaukee shirt. Let's just describe what you're wearing.
All
for a
right.
second,
Let's break it down. Let's break it down,
dude.
All right.
First of all, you have the locks of a fucking Fabio, dude.
Yeah.
I swear to God. In the last podcast, I said
I'll drink to that.
Your locks are literally like Indian women hair, dude. You're bound to seriously. I don't know.
Keep going. I mean, keep going, man.
You got a Milwaukee shirt on for the fucking fixing tools, which I don't know. You probably haven't touched a tool in your fucking life.
Oh, that's a complete lie, man. So one thing we want to
No. I have to talk about your outfit.
Yeah, I know, but I want to let them know that.
No, you can't cut me off.
Fine. Keep going. All right.
You got the skinny jeans of a
jeans.
17-year-old girl, and then you got this long hair, and you just look all over the place, bro. What's going on with that?
Well, number one, I just got off work. So no.
Is that what you wear to work?
No, man. After work, you don't give a fuck what you're wearing. I mean, we're not.
I think you should.
We're recording voices. We're not recording our images. So I said, you know what? The viewers are not really gonna be able to tell what I'm wearing. But since it's out there, of course,
they're probably imagining you wearing like this super decked out Milwaukee Tool Gear fucking shirt with the skinniest jeans and like you have this over crazy fro of fucking woman hair.
Well, if anything, they know what I look like. But
he's a handsome man.
Just to make a note, Billy and I don't really know too much about ourselves. We're just a couple friends that met through.
We literally just met 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But he's my best man. Yeah. I'm getting married soon, so like that's fucking thing going on.
Oh, you getting married?
Yeah, dude, I'm getting fucking married.
No, I knew that. I'm just kidding.
I know you do. I gotta tell everyone, I'm finally, digging my own grave.
But just to paint the picture, we don't really know much about our past, about each other. Other than
we've probably known each other for like 6 months?
6 months.
Yeah.
So everything's pretty fresh. And to let you know, Billy, I used to work construction, so.
Oh wow! What did you do? Did you fucking like give everybody water? What did you do, man?
I give everybody water.
Is that really your
fuck knows what would happen. No, man, I did
the stop sign guy.
I did roofing. I did stucco. I did tile. I did it all, man.
Had the fuck? Where?
In San Diego, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The construction business over there is big.
Yeah, it was huge. It's still huge. It's still growing.
Yeah.
But that's how I paid for college, man. Just working construction. And
wow.
And I honestly think that's what...
Could you build a house?
An okay house.
Everyone's just probably imagining.
I wouldn't live there.
I would not contract you at this point if you said that to me. Could you build a house? Could you build me a house?
Listen, man, I know how to use every single tool.
What was the most difficult construction thing you've ever done?
The most difficult construction thing I've ever done? Waking up in the morning.
Cheers to that. I think that's probably everyone's fucking battle in this world, dude.
Yeah.
Because
but the construction industry gets up early, man.
Dude, I know. I mean, my background, Ceasar.
All right.
In the business of working with your hands. I worked in the cubicle industry, working with my hands and shit like that.
Yeah,
but it's not really working with your hands, It's like putting a bunch of shit together. It's like almost the most intense set of Legos you've ever seen in your life.
Hey, that's a pretty good... You should be a recruiter, man.
For what? For cubicles?
Are you good with Legos?
Are you... do you know how to read instructions?
Have you ever thought of taking IKEA to a professional level?
No, there are people who do that though. But
that is true.
Yeah, I did a lot of that. It's a tough job, dude. You got to get up in the morning. And also sometimes there's elements of construction you got to do in there. It's a very light form of construction, shooting shit to walls. Cementing them to the ground, things, just random shit. It's just random job, it's like, no one knows how cubicles get there. Like, it's just like
it's true.
Like they built the building and like it came with it, like they put a little couple seeds on the floor and they sprouted. Because cubicles are built at night and on the weekends, no one sees when it happens,
Yeah.
Some people are like clueless to it. Like, I've gone to places and people are like, wait, holy shit, that's how it's put together? That's so easy. And I look at them and said, fuck you. You do this shit, fucking Bill Gates. Like,
I've never seen a cubicle being built. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's actually not amazing. But, dude, it's a $1 billion industry, I'll tell you that.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
I use cubicles.
You sit in a cubicle?
Yeah, every now and then.
Every now and then?
Every one of our branches has a...
I asked you that like it was like a fucking like you fucking was rare. Like, oh, you sit in a cubicle? There's at least 1 million people who say, duh! like,
You're like, oh, if you sit in a cubicle, raise your hand. All the listeners like, oh, shit.
I sit in a cubicle. Like, well, all the construction guys are like, gay. Like,
get the water.
That is the thing, divide between labor and obviously office. Like, they both talk shit about each other.
Yeah,
construction guys are like, you guys are pussies. You guys don't get up in the morning. And then cubicle people are like, cubicle people are well, you know.
You don't really know how everything functions.
You
You
don't
know,
know
you don't know everything that's
business.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
No, I've been on both sides. It sucks.
It does suck. It does suck. Yeah.
But yeah, at least you got to learn something a little bit about me, man. There you go.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know that you did construction.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
mean, this whole time I thought you were a massage therapist with your fucking. Who's that fucking clarinet player? That
Squidward?
no, you do look like Squidward, but
Wow, he's bald, man.
but you have a big nose. You don't, but it's like funny. I'm making you look like a Mr. Potato Head,
I know,
like the
man.
world's ugliest person.
If
on
you
the
guys really
podcast.
want to see what I look like, CHCEASAR in Instagram, you'll see real pictures of myself right there.
That's all they're gonna tell you is Caesar.
CHCEASAR.
Oh, your name is Chesser?
No, man. That's just my Instagram name. CH
okay.
stands for curly haired Caesar.
Oh, okay. And then
But-
then your whole name is Easer.
Yep, Caesar. But I would love to see exactly how people are picturing me right now. Long hair, big ass nose.
What do I look like? I love to hear this.
Like a piece of shit.
What the fuck? I set myself up for that one.
All right.
Describe.
So he's got some really cool shoes, I would say.
Oh shit!
All right, I'm going deep down. All right, so I see that you got the stitching on the outside, which is quality mark right there.
Do you know where I got these shoes?
Ross.
Close. I got it at Marshalls.
All right, that's where I get my shoes.
Yeah, everybody I think does.
All right, so he's got a. So what is it?
Staring at my
Acid
dick.
wash. Acid wash jeans going on.
Yeah.
Shirt with what it looks like to be a painting of a pocket. Is that a real pocket?
No, it's a pocket.
Oh, all right, it's a real pocket. I thought it was just
Painting of a pocket.
I thought he was
on a
pretending to be a nerd, but he is a nerd. All right.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool. Wearing glasses. He just got a haircut.
Yeah.
Last week, of the episode, we found out.
Mhm.
But he's looking pretty good. You look like you're looking for a job.
I did get a job. I finally
I got a
signed
promotion
up.
from unemployed to employed.
Yeah, that is a good fucking observation, my friend. You know,
It looks. I can see it.
it's sometimes I think to myself, it's like, I wish I could just go back in time and just worry about my farm and not worry about having to get a fucking job.
You had a farm?
Hypothetically speaking,
Oh.
back then people didn't worry about their jobs. You know?
Right,
People
right.
just fucking, made everything from their
Backyard,
house,
yeah.
backyard. They're protecting their daughters from the fucking weird heathens that, like their sons are like 8 years
Those
old.
old school problems.
Their sons are like 8 years old already, fucking like killing people. It's
shit.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It is insane. I just think about that sometimes. Like, it is insane how 2,000 years ago we were all just shitting in huge fucking buckets of shit back then in the medieval days next to someone else. No stalls, no fucking curtains behind you, nothing. We just took a big fat dump in this fucking bucket, and guess who had to clean it? Some other motherfucker had to clean it. That sucks, dude.
Well,
I'm surprised
wait,
everyone
What
died.
society are you talking about? Because number one,
I'm talking about medieval times, bro.
medieval times. Well,
People took shit and they threw the shit in the ocean. If
Yeah.
we did that now, I would go to jail for polluting the fucking world.
Well, did you know?
And I'm one guy who took a shit in the fucking river. What
the
the fuck?
Mayans. Well, my historical background, I guess, although I'm probably mostly European, but
You look not even 1 inch European.
I take my 23andMe test.
Okay.
So my highest percentage is European, but I do have some Mayan in me, which they developed the first plumbing.
Wait, how is Mayan an ethnicity?
Well, they call it Native American, man. I mean,
So what
come
the
on.
fuck?
But I come from
but you're
Mexico,
associating. Yeah, your family's from Mexico. You're
Yeah.
associating Mayans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they actually had a plumbing system, which led from the pyramids that you see on TV or if you go in person. Within those pyramids, there's actual piping and tubing that goes out to the ocean that it's still working right now.
The only way something solid can move to the ocean is with water, dude. And I have fucking 100% sure they didn't have running water in their pyramids.
Well, I'm pretty sure they had like a bucket.
So
of
they
water.
had like some dude with a fucking stick just
Hell
fucking
no.
slamming your log down that
It's
fucking
way
shit.
too deep, man. If anything, it's probably straight down.
Nothing made it to the ocean. It got stuck underground.
It still works. You can take a piss there and it'll make it to the ocean.
Dude, if I took a piss at the fucking Mayan pyramids, I would be in Mexico jail, dude. I'm going on my honeymoon in a fucking Cozumel, dude. So, yeah, man, I probably would take a shit.
Send a picture, man.
It's just a big log.
Yeah.
Picture, you know?
Like, hey, I did it, man. I did it.
Fucking crazy,
Let's
man.
jump into it, man. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got?
So today, guys, we didn't really explain to you how the trophy kind of works. We told you that it was a 6-foot trophy that we have amongst our friends, that we battle it out with each other in these random events that we call out the champion for, and it's a trophy amongst friends, just like you've probably seen on The League, on some shows. The League, if you've ever seen that before, they had a trophy called the Shiva, where they all compete with the football fantasy league. It's a great show. You should watch it. It's an old show, but it's a good show. Not too old, but it's before 2000s, and no, after 2000s.
I was like, oh, that's
an old ass show. They had a trophy. Like, shit, what kind of show is that?
Is our demographic even that old? Like that?
Yeah. So so we have a trophy with each other, and the whole purpose is that the champion is always being challenged by the contenders, and we just force each other to meet each other, and we talk shit. Wherever we play, so far we've played disc golf, miniature golf, what was another one we played? Billiards, we played some fucking pool, poker. We've done poker.
Damn, that was a night.
What's the next? You're the champion, sir.
I am, so I need to be challenged.
Yeah, you need to be challenged. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would love to see what people would think. What they want me to challenge you in. Yeah. I mean, we talked about eating the hottest buffalo wings, like Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's true, which I'm still down for.
I still want to challenge you to the death. You'll be I'll be champion forever. Like, I'll be like, no. But at least till I break your eyes. Like, no, but I don't know what I would want to challenge you next. I kind of want it to be a surprise. I kind of want you to be like. I kind of just want to show up at your door and just be like, I want to challenge you to a wrestling match in a lubed out fucking, like, pool table thing.
I'm down. Oh, fuck that, man.
So we have a couple friends that are in our thing. Got myself, Ceasar here, got friend Daniel, got someone out in fucking Hawaii, and we slowly recruiting people to challenge. So if we end up seeing any of our fans or any people that we know and you want to be a part of it, it's up to the champion to decide whether or not you can be accepted to the challenge. And once you're in, you cannot back out. It's a permanent thing because the champion can't just win and then fucking hightail it out of the fucking
That's right,
the fucking country,
Like, guys or girls,
Guys or girls, yeah.
Come on. Yeah. But and if you don't get accepted into the challenges, don't feel butthurt. I mean,
yeah. I mean, we might just look at you and just up and down and be like, fuck no.
But
so that's a challenge right now. Caesar's fucking winning. And
shit. As usual. I've had how many times have I had the trophy already? I mean, let's think
about 3 times.
Let's think back. All right. Let's think back. I
had
it for a while.
I don't want to think about it.
I want to say I've had it about 3 or 4 times already.
I think so. I think so. And I had it a total of 2 times.
Okay. 2 times. I don't exactly know how many, but
yeah, I know. I'm a rare winner.
You beat me at what is that bean toss thing?
Cornhole. What a horrible name for a game.
You beat me at cornhole.
Where is the cornhole? Where did they get that analogy from? Let's look that up. Like, why did they call that shit cornhole? What? Why did they call it cornhole?
Exactly as you're typing it. Yeah.
When playing the game, these are the phrases peculiar to the game that is called out. And cornhole is the game was called out when a bag of corn landed in a hole. That is the origin of the game. Stupid William! Like, no shit, bro. You throw a bag of corn to a hole.
That's all they had back in the day, man. Just a bag of corn. You know what are you having for dinner? Popcorn.
Bag of corn? You having a bag of corn, son?
They didn't have like little baggies.
You know what's hella good?
Dime,
you know what? You know why?
They have
why is corn so good? I mean, popcorn.
From where, man?
fucking
It's not
esquites.
It's
like,
not that it's good. It's just that,
elotes. Like that shit's hella good.
it's just that they have so much, they have to monetize it somehow. So of course they're trying to figure out all these things, like high fructose corn syrup.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking made syrup out of corn, man.
Yeah, that's
they have to
up.
monetize it.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? We live in this era where we can't really do shit about the shit we eat.
No.
You know, we gotta go to the store and we just gotta buy whatever they sell. And you know, and if we
Unless you live somewhere else.
yeah, unless you live somewhere else,
This is
living
like
off the
a
fat of the
US
land or some shit like that, and you're like hunting and stuff like that, which I would love to do, but I have no fucking clue. You know, I was thinking about that today. I was like, fuck, you know, humans have really gotten so much smaller now because we don't fight any wars. Like, you know, I haven't been in a real fight since like I practiced Muay Thai. You know, like, you know, just sparring with some guys. Like, that was the last fight I got into, you know? Just sparring.
Alright, so when you say wars, you mean the actual...
like, physical confrontation, swords slashing, clinging and shit. You know, like, we're not even close to that shit, you know?
It just depends what neighborhood you live at, man, honestly. Because I'm telling you, there's still fist fights going on.
I'm sure. I know every once, but that's a scrap every once in a while, you know. Of course, there's those occasional fucking criminals fucking each other up, but you know, majority of the humans in this world, dude, they don't fight. So it's like, you know, you can be skinny, you can be, you know, just weak, I guess, you know, women or men. You don't need to really worry, you know. Women still have to worry and shit because they're, you know, fucking, you know, they're always getting fucked over, you know. They get in, they're defenseless sometimes.
And look at us. We instead of us fighting, we have the trophy system.
Yeah, so it's more of a bragging right, you know. We're like mentally fucking with each other, you know. Like
which is probably a little bit worse.
You know what I would challenge you in?
Cruel.
Who will be able to last the longest on a mechanical bull?
Oh.
Yeah. You know who invented that? Someone who did not want to get on a fucking bull in a real bull. Like, he was like, fuck that. Like, it was like,
but it looks fun.
Yeah, and he was like, you know what? You know, not everyone wants to get on a bull, but everybody would want to get on a mechanical bull.
Yeah.
That's a smart fucking idea.
That was. I mean, with my back problems, I'd still be down, dude. I think I'd still
my back, I got fucked up, bro. I don't know if you saw the Snapchats that I put out or Jackie put out.
No.
Dude, I fucking, like, just got fucked up.
What did you do?
Dude, I, like, the first times I got on the horse, all of my lady's family was watching me, and fucking, you know.
Real horse or mechanical horse?
It's a mechanical horse, right?
What?
I mean, a mechanical bull. They don't make a mechanical horse. That's like the one in front of Kmart or some shit. You put 25 cents like, you know, that's a mechanical horse. But like, you know, the fucking mechanical bulls, you know,
yeah.
you do they like, you know, her family is like real ranchero dudes, you know, like they're like that's what they do on the weekends, bro. They go fucking.
Wait, who's Jackie?
Jackie's my wife. Thanks for asking.
Oh, okay,
Jackie's my soon-to-be wife. You know, this September.
All right.
And been with her. It's actually gonna be 3 years. This April 13th, 2019.
Congratulations!
I know. I was like, I know, dude. It's crazy nowadays. Nobody's ever together that long. You know.
What?
You know, majority of the time, you know, people are my age, you know, people are my age and shit.
Alright, so you got on the mechanical bull, then what?
I got on the fucking mechanical bull. All her family seeing me. They all got sombreros on. They all got fucking fucking.
They're all like,
leather
pants. Billy's on. Billy's on.
They don't even live in a house. They live in they live in a barn. You know, like they you know, like I fucking get on the fucking bull, and the fucking little boy is like, he gets on me first. You know, the little boy gets on first.
Okay.
And he like literally is like there reading a book. Like he's like seriously riding the bull with no problem. And he's probably at least 11 years old.
Okay.
You know, I'm 29.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm getting destroyed by an 11-year-old kid. Right? Okay. So I'm just like, fuck this shit. I get the fuck up there, you know, I'm telling a story, and I get the fuck up on the mechanical bull, and I was like, I'm gonna impress Jackie's family, so I pointed up at the sky and dedicated it to Jesus.
Damn.
You know? Okay. And I get on the bull, and the kids fucking have this evil look at the controls. He's like, and he fucking spins me around instead of bucking me. He fucking gets me dizzy. I literally fall off Like, I fall off from the dizziness. You know, I get on one more time and then I last 1 minute. It was cool, you know. And it was cool. But I got shown up by, like, all the, you know, grandfathers. They got on the bull and fucked me up, dude. Like, that's what they do every day, man.
Yeah, that's their job,
They have the back muscles of a fucking, like, dinosaur. You know, like they're just so strong and shit, man.
For me, I remember the last time I was in a mechanical bull.
Yeah.
I think it was at a bar. And
usually mechanical bulls are at bar.
Yeah, okay.
Never at a women's store.
And I see everybody getting on, and of course they're using two hands or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, you know what? That's not the right way to do it, man. I'm gonna do it one hand.
Well, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, so exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I get up there.
I've
had a couple beers. I had a couple beers in me.
I did too.
And I had the grip of a fucking gorilla. I don't know what it was.
Holy shit.
But I stayed on it, and it honestly felt like 10 minutes. To the point that I felt...
I don't think it was, but okay.
That's what it felt like.
Okay.
It felt like a long-ass time. And I was just being shaken up left and right. I mean... I was, two thoughts came in my head. People are bored watching me. And I'm hella bored of sitting in this fucking thing. So
it gets boring after a minute. Like, you're just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. So I just like, go. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, I beat you, bull. Mechanical bull. Or mechanical boy who's doing the controls. But
yeah.
I destroyed that thing, man. So, yeah, if you want to challenge me in a mechanical bull ride, let's make it do it.
I'll wait for you to be in the, like, you know, in a wheelchair now. You'd be like, okay, I submit, you know. It's crazy, man. Like, you know, it's crazy. I'm just saying, you know, like, you know, it's crazy, you know, like, it's cool. You know, I love that we're doing this podcast, man. We literally just passed 30 minutes. Yeah. Like, that's never happened.
He's not wrong.
No, I mean, there's been times where we don't even hit record. You know, it's crazy being able...
Yeah, we've been doing a podcast for like 5 years now, and this is the first time we hit record.
Yeah. I mean, we just never knew each other until 6 months ago, but we've just been podcasting.
Yeah, we've been podcasting.
Through this weird, interconnected thing of friends, and we just somehow just found each other. It's crazy. It's crazy because it's like April, man, and you know, a lot of things are happening this April, man. You got
420. Dude, it's coming up.
Got Easter.
I know. I wonder now. I think this is the first 420 in California with weed being legal.
No, that's
not.
True. No.
I'm lying?
No, that was a couple years ago, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Am I that backed up?
You are that backed up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I think this is the first 420. It's a Saturday. So. For that
it's a first something. It's a first
something.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know.
All right. Well, I guess the market has settled a bit more now.
You know what's cool about the 420? Like, right now, I just, like, signed up for this. Hopefully I win the tickets. I doubt it. But, like, where they're willing to, like, they have this thing where you can go sleep at the hotel, right? So you don't have to drive. You know, they're trying to treat it like alcohol. And you have to specifically buy from this grower, right?
Okay.
They deliver it to your hotel, right? Where everyone's meeting at this one area in the hotel. And you smoke weed. So you're in the hotel.
Okay.
Probably drinking, eating in this area. You know, this outside, outdoor area, really nice. You know, kind of cool hotel area, downtown San Jose, you know, California.
Okay.
You know, real nice. And then you just smoke weed. That's awesome. You know, I mean, yeah, we could have done that. Said, no, smoke weed.
Yeah.
But get caught by the cops, or have to drive back home, or you know, you have to worry about it.
I think this is gonna be my actual first active 420.
Oh, so you have something planned to smoke. You have like a planned smoke agenda for 420.
Somewhat. If anything, during the day, I like to go to Dolores Park, which I guess gets pretty lit.
That is the lit place. And Golden Gate Park.
Golden Gate.
Golden Gate, I think, is probably bigger than Dolores.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
They got the thing on Hippie Hill.
Oh.
It's like crazy.
Well, that is Dolores Park, man. Hippie Hill is Dolores Park.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. Well, you know, after that, I'm gonna go to a show, which I plan on being completely. Have you ever seen those cookies?
Mm-hmm.
That are just ready.
Cookies that are just like Miss Fields cookies.
No,
like in a box,
like straight out of the oven.
Fresh cookies. They're just
baked. That's what I I thought of being, man.
Oh, shit.
That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me right
Can
there.
you even listen to music when you're baked?
I can, shit.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's probably the best feeling, obviously,
Yeah.
right? This is actually the non-participative 420 I'm gonna be in, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to be clean, man.
Oh, that's right. You
Yeah.
gotta.
Unfortunately.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been clean for about 4 days. You know, last time we talked.
4 days.
You know, I'm trying to get clean and, you know, I'm trying to get prepared.
That's cool.
And, you know, getting there.
I don't know if the mic can pick you up from all the way back there, and then you're whispering.
They were like, okay, is that guy talking? You know, 420's coming, man. I mean, what the fuck does 420 mean?
So, from my understanding, I might be completely wrong.
I know that Hitler's birthday's on 420.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. No, but I think it was Snoop? No, it was either Snoop Dogg or Tupac, and I'm probably completely wrong, but they used to smoke their weed at exactly 4:20, like 4 p.m. 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think
that was-
you sound completely wrong.
So I
think Bob Marley's death or birth was on 420. Let's Google it.
All right, let's Google
It'll
it.
probably
What's the meaning behind it? I mean, I'm pretty sure that the listener, every single listener,
has like
knows.
some myth.
They already know. They're calling out on our. They're probably calling it right now. They're just calling it. What is it? We're looking it up.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to do Wikipedia on this shit, so we'll see.
That's a reliable source.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got?
Is slang for cannabis culture of consumption of cannabis. Let's see. Origins. In 1971, 5 high school students, Steve Carper, this guy, Steve Carper probably wrote this, but Dave Reddick's, Jeffrey Knoll, and Larry Schwartz and Mark Gravick in San Rafael, California.
What?
That's
down the street.
Calling themselves the Waldos.
Oh my God.
Because their chosen hangout spot was a wall outside the school. Used the term connection with 1971 plan to search for the abandoned cannabis crop that they learned about. Is this like a Scooby-Doo story?
I'm gonna
based on a treasure map.
I'm gonna call bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit. Waldo's designated Louis Pasteur statue on the grounds of San Rafael High School.
Oh my God.
As their meeting place at 4:20 p.m. as their meeting time. The Waldos referred to the plan with the phrase 420 Louis.
No.
After several failed attempts to find the crop, the group eventually shortened the phrase to simply 420, which ultimately evolved into a code word that teens use to the
Keep in mind, anybody
bullshit.
can manipulate Wikipedia. That's the thing about Wikipedia.
That is well, number one place to go for 420 is Hippie Hill at Golden Gate Park near the Hayton Ashbury, not Dolores Park, bro.
It's the same shit.
No, it's not, dude. It's two different places.
Look it up. I mean, I guess this is why we need Daniel. So we have a third member in the podcast.
Yeah, explain that, please.
That should be actually fact checking everything we do as we're going, so we don't have to get these awkward pauses in between the show. But
so I'm doing two jobs at once right now. You know?
Yeah. It's a little hard. So we're gonna leave at Dolores Park off to the side a little bit.
You know what's cool though? 420 is like almost like worldwide now.
Yep.
You know, it has reached Canada, U.S. It's, you know, weed is practically legal in certain parts of South America.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's illegal to grow, legal to smoke, legal to sell. Oh. You know, some countries over the world are doing that. So it's like it's pretty fucking cool that nowadays it's kind of catching on. But you know, it's cool to us because you know we're like younger than 30 years old and we smoke weed or whatever every now and then. But you know, obviously when we're 50 years old, is that going to be cool?
Hell yeah.
Well, for our generation, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We're going to look at that like a fucking, good times, It's fucking crazy. You know what else is happening this April? Game of Thrones, man.
Game of heavy
fucking...
subject.
Dude.
Heavy subject.
I can't even explain how long I've been waiting for this.
I can tell you, it's only been a year for me.
I thought it was 2 years.
Was it? I don't know. I just started watching ever since the last season started. So
are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not. I'm the type of guy. All right, so
you wait till the last.
Maybe unpopular opinion, but I'm the type of guy that likes to watch a show when it's complete. I didn't start watching Breaking Bad until the last season was released. Just so I could binge watch the entire thing.
Binge watching is awesome.
So that was my plan with Game of Thrones. Unfortunately, I met your ass, and you invited me over to your house for the season that just came out. What was it? Last year, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And I started watching it, so I kind of fucked myself over. Thanks.
Yeah.
But
Game of Thrones is like, I've never seen such an addicting show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, what is it? Name an addicting show, just addicting.
Breaking
Game
Bad.
of Thrones.
Breaking Bad.
See, I never had that experience.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I didn't catch the Breaking Bad bug. I didn't get that.
Did you try watching it?
I did watch a couple episodes.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. It's a good show.
Really?
I watched it all about, I think, season 3. You know how to go to sleep. Fucking crazy, man. But Game of Thrones, man, I purposely think that the person on the Iron Throne is gonna be me. I'm just gonna randomly show up.
I want to say, I mean, the favorite is all obviously
Jon Snow.
Mr. Snow. Yeah. Mr. Cocaine.
Mr. Cocaine.
The way, the angel dust man. He's obviously the favorite, but what is it? R.R. Martin or J.R. Martin?
The guy who created it?
Yeah. So he tends to be somewhat of a troll, and he likes to go against whatever the
People
fans
think.
are going.
I like that.
Dude, that always keeps us on our toes.
Yeah.
So, that's the thing about the show. It's always up for grabs. Who's gonna be in the throne?
Yeah, man. A lot of directors are taking the approach where they don't want to even tell their cast how it's gonna end.
Yes.
Because they know that they have big fucking mouths. Like, they don't want to tell them how it's going to end, They want to just, do things differently and only the director knows.
Yeah.
So they're really keeping it for everyone to kind of be taken away from it.
Yeah.
But I really think that, I think Jon Snow is probably the first person killed this episode.
No.
Calling it.
No.
Jon Snow dies first episode. First opening minutes of the season, Jon Snow dies. Huge fucking cliffhanger. People are like, what the fuck?
I do think there's gonna be a death. I do believe that, but I would not.
People die all the time in the show. Okay?
I mean, the thing is, the shock value of Jon Snow dying has already passed. He already died once.
Yeah, but he came to life.
Yeah. So if anything, he might die later on.
No,
I don't think he's gonna tell you that.
And then you know what? The Daenerys girl, she dies second episode. And then I really think that the person who's gonna make it to the throne is gonna be the fucking the White Walkers. They're gonna be the kings.
Really? That dark?
What's
the name of the girl that was able to use the faces and?
Oh, Arya Stark.
I think she's gonna take the throne.
But why?
She's a badass, man.
She's the most dumbest character of all.
Hell no. Dude,
I hate
so
Look, this is why. This is why. Let me explain.
I will allow you.
Okay, thanks. Fuck.
We ask.
Okay, her story is all over the place compared to everyone else. Everyone's story makes sense. I'm on this side of the continent. I'm trying to get the throne because the throne's over here. I'm fucking mingling with all the other families. We're fucking. Arya Stark, she don't fuck. She got different faces. She's looking weird.
Hell yeah.
And she's all over the place.
Then
she got mystical powers.
Hell yeah.
She doesn't die. She got stabbed at least 6 times last
She's over here
season.
seeking power. That's her main focus. She's gonna actually if she doesn't take the throne,
no real people behind her side,
But she might gain them. I mean, she's got the fans. Oh, damn, that's already putting a bad name. Oh, man.
She might die first. I hope so.
Nah, she's definitely not gonna die first. She's. If anything, her story's been a build-up the entire show. Her story's been building up.
Yeah, her story was mysterious.
Yeah, so there's a climax bound to happen with her. And I know, it's coming.
Dude, I liked how she slitted that dude's throat. What's that dude's name?
Every single one.
Yeah, but the one where she was pretending to be the one serving the dude the wine.
Oh, yeah.
And then she's like, What was that dude's name?
I don't know, but it's the one from the tower, right?
Yeah,
the tower guy. Yeah.
Let's look that up. Well, fuck. I hope.
Daniel.
Damn it,
Daniel!
Daniel.
If you're listening to this,
I swear to God, man.
you're fired. But we need you to show up.
The red wedding. That's how I know how they always describe it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the listeners already know everything.
They're like, it's fucking blah blah blah. Let's see.
Walder? Is that what it is?
Oh, Walder Frey. Walder Frey. There you go.
It was the tip of my tongue.
Where did you even see tip of your tongue?
I remember.
You didn't even say anything.
I remembered it.
Yeah, dude. I'm finally happy that motherfucker's out.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of the bad motherfuckers everyone hated is out. King Joffrey, you know.
Yeah.
Which
I think here's an interesting thing about King Joffrey.
Once they bring him back and he's like a White Walker or something.
Well, here's the thing. So number one, technically the White Walkers are a much bigger threat than King Joffrey.
Right.
Would you say so, right? But the fans will never hate the White Walkers as much as they hated King Joffrey.
Oh yeah.
Because
the White Walkers are defeatable.
Well, not that. Because King Joffrey, his character is far more relatable to us regular people. You know, even
as like, I have an asshole, boss or asshole this, asshole that.
Exactly. And just because he's more relatable, you're able to hate him like that fucking little shit. Right? You have someone that you can connect him to. But a White Walker, who do you connect that to? In real life.
Man, let me think about it. My boss.
He's not hired yet, but
my boss. He's dead. White Walker. He's like, yeah, he's dead, non-existent technically. Yeah,
but yeah, that's something I've always found fascinating. How even though that's the real villain in the story, there's no way we don't hate him as much as King Joffrey.
Yeah, but he's been dead since episode 4 or 3, I think. So.
Yeah. But you still hate him.
Yeah, I still do hate him. Sometimes I think about him from time to time and say, "You fucker, King Joffrey," and people start looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
Like he's right.
I hate King Joffrey too, man. You know.
But I'm excited for the show, man. I'm still excited. No, we're not gonna watch it together, but
yeah. I'm gonna go see.
Well, episode 2 though.
I'm gonna go see Cheyenne.
Episode 2.
Episode 2 when we see Jon Snow die. That'd be so funny if you came over and Jon Snow's dies.
All right, if Jon Snow dies on episode 1,
I win the trophy permanently because I called it. I called it.
No.
Okay, I challenge you on this.
Okay,
that Jon Snow dies within the first 3 episodes.
No.
At least give me that.
That's too much of a range. Fuck it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Shake on it.
But not permanently. You just win the trophy.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, bro. Everybody, listen to that. Jon Snow dies within the first 3 episodes. Spoiler. Just calling it. Calling it. Just call it. Yeah. You know, it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
you know?
It'll be fun.
I know, man. It's just like, fuck, dude. Like, how the fuck are we ever... You know what was when I was thinking, though?
Yeah.
Because my lady, she was trying to get her mom, to go to this concert because she wants some free tickets. On the same day, why we had to cancel the event with our friends, and we couldn't do the Game of Thrones night, blah, blah, blah. I know, I'm an asshole. I had to go see Cheyenne, right? I don't even know who the fuck that is, but whatever. And he's from what I know, he's a... Can you explain? Because you probably know better.
I don't really know much about it, but he's an artist that women love.
Yeah, Hispanic women love him.
I don't know if he's from Mexico.
He's from Mexico.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
So he's from Mexico, and women love him.
Because he shakes his, thing so good.
Oh, does he?
That's the thing.
Dang, you might learn something out there, man. There
I might. I might take some moves from him. But, what I was thinking is, I was hoping, just, rubbing my hands together like a fly, my lady was going to bring her mom, and they were going to go all the way over there to go to it's in Sacramento. That's where the concert's at.
I just drove there today.
Fuck, dude, that's just far.
It sucks, yeah.
Right, and they're gonna go see it, right? And they're gonna come back till 12. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones all by myself. Dude, I was literally gonna get naked, have a beer, I have this big fur coat. I was gonna put it on like I was Jon Snow.
Okay.
And I was literally gonna watch Game of Thrones, the big bowl of pho.
Would you be mad at me if that was my plan of watching it here in your apartment?
Yeah, I would. He would just show up naked with a fur coat.
I'm here for the show.
I would literally probably kick you out. I'd probably tell you to come back again. Try again. I'd probably tell you to try again.
Right, episode 2 then. We'll do it.
You know, it's so weird to go to a concert. You have no fucking clue about the people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like going to a
it's
festival.
free, though.
You know, you go to a festival, you're looking to see 1 or 2 people, and the rest of the other 30 people can go fuck themselves.
But it's free, man. If you were paying for it, I would understand. But it's free.
Oh, the winning tickets?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Man, if I won some tickets to go see fucking R. Kelly, I'd still go. Like,
I mean, I guess, yeah.
You know, I was reading something that the motherfucker he went on stage for a total of 35 minutes, and all he did was smoke cigars, took pictures of himself, and, like, sang a couple songs, and he bounced and made every single person who came to see him that night pay $100.
That's fucked up.
That's not fucked up.
That's hella fucked up.
He's really trying to pay for those jury bills, dude. He's trying to pay for those court bills. Bro.
Really?
He's gotta be.
Why wouldn't he sing, man?
No, but really, though, put yourself in that guy's shoes.
I don't want to.
I don't want to either, but I can just imagine the amount of pressure that guy's feeling.
Hella pressure.
That guy should probably.
He's done.
He should. I'm sorry, but he should probably almost kill himself.
Oh man.
Like that, but he's pretty badass for not doing it. I'm surprised he hasn't done it yet. I mean, a 4
that's
episode documentary about him being a huge pedophile and shit like that. Like huge
lie. How do you move on from that? You don't.
But he's doing it. That's crazy.
Especially in today's world, everything is unforgivable, man.
I'm surprised.
Doesn't matter if you apologize nowadays. Yeah. You're just stuck with whatever you did.
The title.
You're done with it. You're stuck with it. That's it.
That's all who you are.
Yeah. And here we are putting ourselves online for forever.
Yeah.
Everything we say.
Yeah, good. Speaking of that, people will always know me as, like, who knows, like a fucking loudmouth, big dumbass. Like, that's like, damn. You know, I don't know.
That was Billy who said that.
I literally just made fun of myself. It's crazy, you know, the privacy acts of today. Like, you know, we're just fucking searching shit online. Fucking shit that I searched 3 days ago are coming up on my fucking commercials, man. Mm-hmm. It's fucking crazy, man. Like, how is it that that's possible? Why? Who the fuck let that be?
You did. So it's all in the terms and agreement that you signed off on everything that you go off on your phone.
That's so fucked up.
The terms and conditions, you're allowing them to be listening into everything you say. If you guys want to try this out, you can try it on your own phones or computer. But if you start talking about any subject, like for example, pet shops or pets or pet toys. If I start talking about pets and I want my dog or cat to have a little pet or something, to have a little toy for my pet to play with, if I start looking up anything, mm-hmm. as of right now, mm-hmm. everything that's going to show up, it's going to be in relation to pets, mm-hmm. pet stores, mm-hmm. And just because I'm talking to it and my phone is actually listening. Mm-hmm. If only I knew a website that had ads on it.
YouTube.
I have a premium account, so
well, let's look at
I don't get it.
YouTube, big booties, big booties, big booties, big booties. Do you listen to that shit?
No. So I don't know if yours is gonna listen because it was closed.
YouTube, big booties, big booties, big booties.
What are you trying to get at it?
I'm trying to see what comes up. Big booties, big booties, big booties. Was there any big booty episodes?
I don't think so.
No big booty commercials.
Mm-mm. Talk about pets and pet stores.
Oh, there's an animal in that commercial.
What, for real?
Yeah, Geico commercial.
Geico, that's insurance.
No.
But I'm talking about those ads. Copyright material.
Dude, can you believe they're coming up with bare knuckle boxing? Look at these fucking guys, bro.
Bare knuckle boxing?
Dude, look at these dudes.
No.
Dude, what the fuck?
No.
Dude, your knuckles and hands must be feeling like
your life
shit.
Is gonna feel like shit.
Dude, I would just slap the shit out of someone.
Well, sometimes you gotta take life with the bare knuckles, man. Oh, I'm not.
I don't think that's a. Are you?
You are, but you are.
Oh. You know, it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Wait, what? I think mine didn't record.
Dude, don't tell me you just deleted the 54-minute recording.
I don't know what happened.
Why did you touch your phone?
For the experiment.
Go to your videos.
Wait, I think
video. It's a video, remember?
Yeah. Oh, okay. It divided into 2 parts.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're good. we can edit that out.
Well, we got a backup plan here. That's what we got.
Yeah, we got a backup
We got 2 phones.
All right.
But yeah, dude, bare knuckle boxing. I mean, like, can you believe that shit? Like, these dudes are like, yeah, fuck it, punch me in the face. Like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not the goal, but
dude, you gotta be a crazy motherfucker just to go out there for a couple minutes and just do that bare knuckle boxing shit, dude. I mean, you're really scrapping at that point.
Oh,
Did you see that? That was a solid fist at that lady's face.
Oh no. There's a puppy there. I don't know why.
Because we're talking about pets. Oh shit, is that the bar from fucking... Is that the store from...
I don't know. But for all the listeners, we're actually just... There's a video on YouTube and it caught our attention.
Yeah, we're just looking at bare knuckle boxing. Bare knuckle boxing! Like, you know. I would never do that. I would never do that, bare knuckle boxing, dude. I would never.
It's funny, man. There's some things in life that we think we'd never do, but we end up doing it. Like this one time, hit the cue. Set the mood for me real quick.
So we got a new segment.
Bill Squills.
This one time.
Yeah,
has to pass the commercial.
Right, next time I'm gonna log into my YouTube account so we don't get commercials. But this is not copyrighted music. All right. So one thing that I just shared with Billy actually recently is that I used to be in a band that I wanted to practice my public speaking skills at, but
Spills, okay.
Skittles. But our first show, it was only 2 members of us, right? And we met a bassist at a bar. And I'm at this bar. I'm super drunk, obviously. I'm like, hey man, we got a band. Can we play here? And he says, oh yeah, you got a band? You got to talk to the manager of the bar. Okay. All right.
I wish I could do that.
So,
oh, you got a band? You got to talk to the manager.
So I go to the manager.
Okay.
And he says, like, oh yeah, add me on Facebook and we'll message each other. I'm like, cool. All right. So I added the manager and I added the bassist.
Okay.
And I told the bassist, like, hey man, we're playing. Do you have any interest in joining us? He's like, yeah, I've been looking for a band. I'm like, cool. I send him the songs, he learns them, whatever. So now I'm in contact with the manager. And I'm like, hey, we're ready to play a show. How do we look like for this week? And the manager says, no, we can't do it this week. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Mm-hmm. Next week, I hit him up again. I'm like, hey, how are we looking for this week? Can we play this Friday? Mm-hmm. The manager gets back to me hella late, like probably Thursday night, and he says, no, we can't do it this weekend. Sorry, we can't do it this weekend. And at this point, I'm like, for real? I'm like, all right, I'll try one more time. I message him again, and at this point, I'm feeling like, oh, I'm asking him, I'm pulling his teeth, like, can we play? He doesn't respond to me.
Oh shit!
And I'm thinking, I'm gonna get in that bar and we're gonna fucking play. So I message the bassist. I tell him, hey, we're set for this Friday.
Oh
shit! Be there on time. I tell my drummer, hey, we're set for Friday. Let's do it. He's hella excited. It's like, oh, he finally responded. I'm like, yup.
Okay.
So my entire family's going. We make flyers. We post about it online. We have some friends that are actually going to play with us too, so we're not the only band playing. And the day of the show, my family, we have a van. Of course, they bring all the amps, the guitars, the drums. We got it all in the van. We stop in front of the bar, and my drummer's asked. He doesn't trust me. He's like, "Yo, Ceasar, are you sure we can play tonight?" I'm like, yeah, we can play tonight. We're good. I never got the response back from the manager. But I'm like, we're just gonna get in there. We gotta set up, and we're good. So he grabs his drums. He starts taking them upstairs. I'm grabbing my amp. I just walk upstairs into the bar. I see the manager, but I don't make eye contact with him at all. I just get in there, start plugging in my amp, and I tell my drummer, yeah, put your stuff right there, put it over there. After everything is set up, I then turn to the manager, who's standing next to the wall with his arms crossed, just mad dogging us the entire time. And I go up to him like, hey, thank you for letting us play tonight. He was pissed. He was hella pissed. He did not speak to me the entire night. And I'm thinking like, all right, we're in here. He's not kicking us out yet. We're ready to play. People start showing up. Surprisingly enough, when we start playing, the entire bar is packed. There's no room for seats. Everybody's just standing there. It's as packed as I've ever seen it. We play a horrible show.
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit!
We were disastrous. It was horrible, disgusting. We practiced so much, only to play the shittiest.
Why was
show.
it so shitty?
We weren't in sync. We only had 4 songs.
Okay.
We only had 4 songs, so our entire set was about 15 minutes long.
Uh-huh.
And can you imagine an entire bar full of people, and you're only there for 15 minutes?
Dude, what? But you said there was other people to play with you guys.
Yeah, they played before us, but
my fucking god!
But when we were playing, that's when the bar got filled up.
Oh, okay.
So that's what.
And then what happened? What was the outcome?
Well, the bar was full. People stayed there. They started saying hi to us. Like, oh, what are you guys' band name? Blah, blah, blah. We had posters. We had merch. We were selling everything. And then the bar... So this is the first time the manager comes up to us. He comes up to me. After we finished playing, he comes up to me. He's like, hey, let me know when you guys want to play again.
Dude, that is the fucking ballsiest thing I've ever heard. That's hilarious.
2 weeks later, the bar shut down.
Oh my god.
Oh, they went out of business.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was our first show.
That's hilarious.
Super
bro.
memorable. We pretty much forced ourselves into our first show because
that's a good story. Dude.
I wasn't waiting for an okay, you know? Sometimes you just gotta fucking try it. See what happens. See if you get kicked out.
Dude, that's crazy.
The best part is that we were promoting it. We were promoting it as if we actually...
That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. I can't believe the manager didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't fucking pull your hair and just fucking kick your ass out. Blocked you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like... dude, that is crazy, man. That is hilarious. And did you guys... Oh, but it closed 2 weeks later. Never played there again.
Yeah, never played there again.
Did he open up... Do you know if he opened up another bar?
I don't know. He's actually an amazing musician himself.
Oh, shit.
I still follow him on Facebook.
Oh, that's probably why he didn't stop you guys or something like that.
I don't know. I never really talked to him after that. I've only seen...
dude, that is
but he's still playing. I don't know if he has a bar
Do you still do shit like that now where you're like, yeah, man, we're cool?
I mean, I got a lot of stories like that.
Fuck, dude.
But, I don't know. That was pretty ballsy.
That's good.
That's an attitude that everybody should have.
Yeah, that's some balls. You know, it's kind of crazy how, fucking people do shit like that, and people have the balls to just fuck people over. Like
I would have got fucking over him because I felt fucked over when he would not let me play.
Yeah.
And then I just said fuck it. I'm fed up with your nose and your late responses. I'm just gonna go for it.
Well, I got a story for you, man.
Let me hear it.
So I was, like just turned 21 years old, and my grandpa, he'd passed away, or rest in peace, my grandpa, and his son, which is my uncle, decided to, for his last couple of years, because we kind of knew that he had to go through dialysis, all this shit, we were like, you know what, let's go to Vegas, right? And my grandpa he loves listening to this radio station over here locally, and the AM radio station. that broadcasts music from like South America somewhere, and like you can barely hear that shit like anywhere you drive, but you have to be like in a nice place, right?
Yeah.
And they play like really, really old school, like he's from El Salvador, so they play like really old school music, right? So he was telling his son, they both own a mechanic. They used to own a mechanic shop. And he was like, you know, son, I wanna go to this thing on this radio station, you know, for Vegas. And my uncle was like, all right, Dad, I'll do that for you, man. Okay. So he goes to the radio station, talks to them, and shit, gets the tickets for the four of us, right? So me, my grandpa, my uncle, and his lady, right?
Okay.
I just turned 21. My uncle's, you know, probably like 29, 30 years old. My grandpa's, you know, much older dude, right? We go to Vegas, right? We go to San Francisco to go get picked up, right? My mom drops us off and shit like that to go there. She bounces and drops us off in the Mission in San Francisco, right?
Okay, all right.
So we're sitting there at the place they tell us to wait at, right? The bus is like an hour late. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Okay. We finally get on the bus. There's only me and the people I'm with. That's it on the bus. We're like, what the fuck? And the bus driver's fucking confused. He's like, I know I'm supposed to pick you guys up here, and I got a couple stops. I'm like, I looked at him and said, you got a couple stops? Because I've never been on a bus before, you know, like that traveling bus to go to Vegas. I know I'm going to Vegas, but I didn't know all that shit, right? And like this radio station was promoting like, you guys are gonna go to Vegas, you guys are gonna see the Blue Man Group, you guys are gonna be with the radio host, me, on the bus, you guys are gonna see the Hoover Dam, you guys are gonna see the Grand Canyon. It was like a too good to be true.
Yeah.
Right? We get on the bus driver's fucking confused. He doesn't, you know, fucking Google, he doesn't have any Google Maps, he's trying to use his intuition to drive through the city, you know. He's driving in the Mission with a fucking huge bus, dude. Gets on like 1-lane roads and shit like that. And like, he makes this big U-turn in the middle of the fucking street. And so he starts driving towards the next stop, which we gotta stop in Redwood City to pick the next group of people. Right? And we're like, he's fucking confused. He doesn't even know what we're on the bus to do. Like, he's like fucking confused, right? And like this fucking person in a 4Runner car pulls up and fucking stops the bus in mid-traffic, man.
What?
And like, it just stops the bus. Gets on the bus, and she's like, I'm the coordinator. Why aren't you at the bus stop? She's like, he was like, dude, it's 2 hours since I've had to pick everybody up. Who the fuck are you? Yeah. I'm the coordinator. The fucking person was a transvestite, dude. It was like, who the fuck is this person? You know, they just get up on the bus. Even if they're a transvestite, what the fuck is going on, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, the fucking person's like, here's the tickets, this is what you gotta do, all the fucking like information. She basically just threw him a shit ton of papers and bounced, got the fuck out of there. She started driving to fucking Las Vegas, right? It was a he trying to be a she, so I call her she.
Okay.
And you know, we start heading in Redwood City. We go to San Jose. It's already 12 o'clock. Okay? We were supposed to get picked up at 6 p.m. in San Francisco. It's 12 a.m. still in the Bay. And we gotta drive to Vegas. We're already like way behind schedule, right? So we start driving to Vegas. Everyone goes to sleep. It's the world's most uncomfortable bus. Like, you know, like the seats are like basically touching the knees. You know, the seat in front of me is touching, my knees are touching it, right? And I'm fucking like, what the fuck, dude? Right? And it's just crazy because we're just like sleeping. I wake up at 6 a.m. It's sunset. It's in the middle of the desert. We stop in this fucking, you know, those places on the freeway you can just stop at, right?
Yeah. The rest
Get out. Yeah, the rest stops. We get out. All that stuff. We get back on the bus, right? Everyone's fucking hungry, right? So this dude who's like the dude like tending to everyone on the bus is like this really short dude that looks like Charlie Chaplin, but Mexican, right? You know, like
Carlos Chaplin.
All right, okay. He's really short and shit like that, and he's like, you know, he only speaks Spanish, and he starts walking up and down the bus with this garbage bag, right? And everyone's looking at him like, what the fuck? He just randomly introduces himself. We thought he was just a passenger. Like, he gets up, like, out of nowhere. He's like, oh, hello, blah, 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 blah. Like, gets the microphone and everything, right?
Yeah.
Walks up and down, and he starts passing everybody tamales and a fucking Coca-Cola in the trash can. Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? But they were some good-ass tamales, right?
Yeah, I bet.
They're hella good, right? And then we're like, this guy's motherfucking giving tamales in a fucking trash bag to everyone on this bus. And I asked my uncle, I was like, hey man, how much do you pay for these tickets? He's like, I'm so fucking pissed right now. We get to Vegas, right? And we're thinking, fuck, we're gonna stay in this nice ass hotel. We get there,
right?
We land at a Super 8 in the middle of Vegas, dude. It was the most ugliest and shitty hotel I've ever been in, dude. It was so insane, right? And everyone's checking in. They didn't even have us registered and shit like that. What? Fucking transvestite ladies paying off the hotel manager to be like, give us 20 rooms and shit like that. And like, fucking crazy, dude. She was arguing with the people, right? So we finally get in our room. Room smells like cigarettes. I sleep with my grandpa. My uncle's sleeping with his lady in another separate room. And, it's time to go see the Blue Man Group. Okay. Right? So me and my uncle start thinking, like, we're going to opt out of that shit. Right? We're like, fuck that. Right? So my uncle, we decided to go to the casino. The four of us, we said, fuck it. We will go to Ellis Island over there in Vegas. So it was super cool. He puts a couple dollars into the big-ass machine. Wins 3 G's. Spent $2, wins 3 G's. We're like, fuck. I didn't see my uncle and his lady for the rest of that trip. So I bought my grandpa, some tickets to go see, impersonator of Frank Sinatra. Okay. Yeah, he loved it. I loved it. Took a picture with imitation Barbra Streisand. And we come back to the hotel and we're listening to everyone like argue in front of the hotel. We're like, what the fuck is going on? So supposedly, the group that ended up staying to go see the Blue Man Group never saw the Blue Man Group. And they stood in the bus for about 3 hours outside of the casino because the transvestite lady was arguing with the manager of the Blue Man Group for the tickets. What? Yeah. So we were like, yes, we didn't go. Right? Next morning, everybody has to go to get on the bus because the next part of it is to go to the Hoover Dam. Yeah. And then go to the Grand Canyon. Okay. Right? And we're like, all right, let's do it. Everybody gets on the bus. So far, so good. We get to the Hoover Dam, and everyone's getting off, stretching their legs. She's like, all right, you got 15 minutes. What? Like, what the fuck? So everyone's like pissed off. Some people don't even get off the bus, right? We're all looking at the Hoover Dam for 15 minutes. I pick up a rock. We get on the Hoover Dam. We're like, fuck. Right? And then we're heading over to the Hoover Dam. heading over to the Grand Canyon. And we're like, fuck, man. The fuck's going on with this shit, dude? At this point, we're irritated, right?
At this point?
Yeah, patient, right? We start driving to the Grand Canyon, and, like, the lady's like, okay, we're gonna go to the buffet. Okay. I'm looking at my clock, I'm like, dude, it's like 2 o'clock right now. Buffet? Like, right?
I'm down.
We go to the hotel, the buffet's fucking closing in 10 minutes. No! Yeah, dude. Dude, we get in there where everyone's eating, like, the fucking, like, snickle fits, bro. Like, eating, like, crumbs, bro. Like, it's, like, horrible, bro. We go to the hotel in the middle of nowhere to eat their buffet. And it's closing in 10 minutes. People were livid, dude. We go to the Grand Canyon. Get in the Grand Canyon. Guess what?
It was an okay canyon.
It's fucking raining. You cannot see shit, dude. It's fucking raining. You look at the Grand Canyon, it's fucking cloudy. You can't even see fucking 50 feet out. It was horrible. We get back on the bus, start driving back to Las Vegas. The bus breaks down. No. In Arizona at 9 o'clock p.m. Oh, my God. You know what happened? We cleaned out that gas station of every fucking coffee and snack that shit had. And it's a gas station in the middle of nowhere in Arizona. Yeah. It's like gas station, desert. That's it. They had a spare bus pick us up 4 hours later, dude. Can you fucking believe this shit? 4 hours later, get on the bus.
What do you even do for 4 hours?
Make fun of everything that's going on. Okay, we get on the bus. We start driving back to Vegas. It's 2 a.m. And everyone is just so pissed. I'm so pissed because this vacation has been such a horrible thing.
Yeah.
I still go out and spend my last $100 with my uncle. We stay out till like 6 in the morning. I waste out all my $100.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Wake up next morning. And me and my grandpa, my uncle, and his lady, her lady, yeah, his lady, whatever.
Yeah.
We could not stop laughing and making fun of this whole trip the whole way back home, man. It was hilarious.
Oh my
God. We call it the trip from hell. The fucking guy, the radio host, not to mention, the radio show host.
Yeah.
Got on the bus and got the fuck, when we got picked up in San Jose, he was there.
Okay.
He fell asleep on the bus, and when we got to the pit stop, he got the fuck off the bus.
What?
Yeah, dude.
That was it?
That was it of him. And he looked like a normal dude. Like fucking, like, not even radio. He looked like McDonald's. Like, it was horrible. It was the trip from fucking hell, man.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't believe how fucking crazy that shit is.
That's a hell of a trip.
So, like, you know, it's a great trip with the grandpa, you know, all that stuff. And you know, realization is, like, don't fall for those gimmicks, man.
Yeah.
Don't fall for that shit, dude.
That's crazy.
Crazy stories, man. Crazy shit, dude. It is insane sometimes how things go on, you know, that things happen, you know.
Oh man.
It is funny, like I know, dude. It is. The world can never be perfect, man.
Yeah.
The world can never be perfect.
Oh, that's insane.
It's insane, dude. Yeah, dude. I almost want to go to sleep. Anyways, everybody, thank you again for joining us on the Just Call It podcast.
Yeah, we're going to call it.
We're going to call it today, and thank you for joining us and being here again. Another successful podcast and another day to conquer. I hope everyone has a good time out there, and we'll see you next episode.
Yeah, take care.
All right.
Bye.